Hey, what's up everybody? It's Chris with Committed 3D Tech here, and today we have a doozy for you. We're going to be talking about Cloud Token. So we're going to talk about what it is, my personal experience with it, and the 3 weeks of testing I've done with it. We're going to answer the question, is it a scam? And I'm going to tell you why I think it is or is not. Let's get to it.
Smash the like button.
Okay, for those of you who don't know, Cloud Token is a decentralized wallet platform. The biggest thing about it is it offers a quote-unquote 6 to 12% monthly return for holding your crypto in their JARVIS AI platform, which is basically a robo trader for cryptocurrency. Another big feature that people have been ranting about is that it offers a multi-level marketing type referral program that allows users to gain insane referral bonuses based on how many people they bring in. So we're gonna go through my experience of it. I downloaded the app about 3 weeks ago. So the whole reason I downloaded it was because someone in the XYO Millionaires Facebook group recommended it. I'm very much of the opinion if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. So I wanted to test it out and make sure before other people started jumping into this and getting scammed out of their money. I wanted to test it so that I could voice my opinion on it and give basically a sound, valid voice of what this platform is and what it's doing for people. So I downloaded the app. I put in about a tenth of an Ethereum coin, and I kept it in there for about 2.5 weeks. And I'll show you here on the screen, I was getting consistent CTO rewards. I did some research on the platform prior to that too, and I didn't find a ton of information. So in my head, I'm kind of thinking, well, this is something new. There's not a lot of information out about it. More importantly, there wasn't a lot of negative information out about it. So I thought, well, maybe it's okay. After that, I started getting these consistent rewards in CTO, and I decided, okay, let me up my game a little bit. I put a tenth of a Bitcoin in there. So then I started diving in a little bit more in research, and I started getting some red flags. Here's the biggest thing. I thought that my funds were stuck. And this is a big thing in Bitcoin and crypto in general, is panic selling. So what I did was I tried pulling all of my funds out. I thought that they were stuck. I panicked more. I tried to pull the Bitcoin out. The JARVIS AI does something where they charge you 10% of all that you put in there if you pull it out sooner than 30 days. So I automatically lost 10% of that investment. So basically, when that happened, I automatically thought that I had lost everything that I put in there. I started doing some more research, and I started looking up things about Ronald I and Faith Sloan. Those are two names that I really want to hone in on here. The first one, I'm going to actually show you a quick clip of Ronald I talking about how the JARVIS AI system came to be.
It will put it its bid, limit bid, not market bid, the limited bid, and at a high price, it will try to sell. Well, within 2 weeks, we actually lost 1.3 mil.
Oh, wow. Almost half of what you had invested.
Yeah.
And so here's my big thing. Their first pilot program, they lost $1.3 million, and then they lost $3 million.
We thought that it was just bad luck.
And then they went on to say that they tweaked it some more.
By the time I reached the hall, I saw Matt jumping up and down, saying that, do you know how much we have made? And I said that, no. I was just walking out and, taking my long stroll to death, I think. And he said that we have made 1.3 mil just from me walking from the room to the hall. About 3 mil, I think.
1 day.
So, yeah, in that 1 day itself, we had about 120% our AUM from 1.7 mil. It went to 50.
They gained over $1 million just in an instance of him walking back and forth. And then he goes on to say that they got 50 million. And my personal thoughts on this are, if you're making that much just from your robo trader, why in the world would you expand that to other people? It just doesn't make any sense. So another person of big interest in Cloud Token is Faith Sloan. She is gung-ho in Cloud Token right now. She's advertising it on Twitter. She's making videos about it. She's referring tons and tons of people. The problem is Faith Sloan just got charged nearly $800,000 for participating in the TeleX free Ponzi scheme. Literally just got charged with it. And not only that, but she's not allowed to engage in any referral-based securities. So this is a very big gray area for her. So the reason I say she's a person of interest is because this is a person who is a known Ponzi schemer. And she is currently just on the borderline of breaking a criminal charge that she was just given. Literally, not even 3 months ago. I think it was in July, something like that. So, like I said, those two people are causing red flags all over the place. And of course, one of the other important things is to smash the like button if you haven't done that already. Just slam it. Make sure you destroy it. The real reason I say that is because that'll help this video go in front of a larger audience and help protect tons of people from getting scammed by Cloud Token. So make sure you do that. So after doing all of this research, fortunately, my funds did finally transfer over. I did see them in my Cloud Token account. The problem was, now that when I was trying to transfer them back to my Crypto.com account, guess what? It requires CTO and Ethereum for gas to send it over. I did some more research on CTO because the app doesn't let you buy any CTO. So how am I supposed to get it out? The only way to do it is by participating in the JARVIS program and letting them utilize your crypto to gain money. And you get rewards on a daily basis. So, yes, it is allowing you to do some of that. There are a lot of hoops to jump through, though, when it comes to that. So where I'm at right now, I was able to send my Ethereum back to my cryptocurrency wallet. I had enough CTO to do that. So basically now I'm kind of at their mercy with my Bitcoin. I am hopeful that I will get it back. But once again, that's not super important to me. Losing 1/10 of a Bitcoin isn't a huge deal to me. What would be a huge deal is all of the people that are getting referred to this program that can just get scammed out of thousands and thousands of dollars of their hard-earned money. Another partial justification for what happened was they were updating to the Cloud 2.0. This was supposed to be like a big thing. They're having a launch party that was supposed to happen on October 5th, and it got pushed back to October 10th. They literally just released the Cloud Token 2.0 app 2 days ago from when I'm recording this video. So I understand that there was a little bit of lag time for my funds being moved around, but the bottom line is Cloud Token 2.0 app is pretty much the same exact thing. It's really clunky, the app has so many glitches and it's just not very appealing. So ultimately, when it comes down to this, especially in Ponzi schemes like this, what they do is it's all about the hype. They say, oh, well, this is coming and this is coming and this is coming. Whereas you look at a platform like Crypto.com that has a track record of bringing out constant good updates. This is completely opposite to that. Honestly, I'm just gonna show everyone this right now. So when I record these videos, I make a list of things that I'm gonna talk about. I ran out of room because there were so many points that just brought up red flags for this stuff. So the biggest red flags, one, there's a long wait time to withdraw any of your currency, even if you can get it out. So we just saw Plus Token. This was a Ponzi scheme in China. They ran away with like $700 million worth of people's Bitcoin. Next is the CTO requirement to retrieve your Bitcoin. If you go on Etherscan, CTO is technically a ERC20 certified token. There are literally only 5 transactions for Cloud. Big red flag there. They'll try to justify it by saying that they keep it within the app platform, so it makes it more decentralized. But really, what that means is it's more centralized. It's actually controlled by Cloud. And in fact, it actually just doesn't exist. Next, there's a 10% fee for withdrawing your crypto from the program. And I would understand if they took 10% of the rewards that you got, but the fact that they take 10% of the total amount that you put in is just ridiculous. That's a big red flag there. Once again, I already mentioned Faith Sloan, a known Ponzi schemer. And here's how this kind of works. So there's two types of people that are involved in this right now, other than the founders. So the first person is the people who get in early who know it's a Ponzi scheme. They know that they're going to be scamming people out of their money. Maybe they've already invested money and they say, well, I just need to get my money back, so I'm going to go along with it. Or like Faith Sloan, maybe they know exactly what's happening. And then the second person is, I hate to say it, but the dunce, the idiot, the person who is just completely oblivious to what is actually going on. You know, those are the two people that are going into this and flooding the market and trying to get referrals for it. So I would just say don't fall for that. Okay, and then the last two things, it has a huge MLM breakdown. So this is multi-level marketing. Ponzi schemes utilize multi-level marketing. There are very few multi-level marketing companies out there that are actually legit and beneficial to society, in my personal opinion. And then the final thing is the Cloud Token 2.0 app, which was all hyped up to be this awesome thing. They're going to be releasing debit cards that you can use your Cloud Token on. It was just pretty much a flop, like pretty much the biggest flop I've ever seen. I'll show you screenshots of before and after. It is pretty much the same exact app. There's very little updates. On top of that, I've reached out to customer support 3 separate occasions over the past month, and I have gotten crickets. Nothing, zero response. So is Cloud Token a scam? In my personal opinion, it has too many red flags to even touch. Yes, 100%, it is a scam. Because they could literally shut down and just take all of your cryptocurrency and go running for the hills. And they could try to justify it by saying, oh, we're just having issues transferring your currency. Oh, it's just a backed up pipeline. Hold on, we're getting it to you. All the meanwhile, they're running away to some island in the middle of the ocean where you are never gonna find them again. They're gonna be sipping pina coladas for the next 25 years, just being rich, getting fat and happy, while you are left broke as a joke with none of your hard-earned money that you have invested into crypto. And it's sad because crypto is not a bad industry, but people like this give it a bad name. Same thing as drug dealers or anyone who uses cash or anything like that, embezzlement, all of these things, these are criminals. And those are the people that you want to stay away from. So for those of you who watch my channel consistently, you know there are a few things that I think are just way better of investments. The first one is going to be crypto.com. If you haven't seen that review, that is the way to go. When you're looking for an exchange, when you're looking for a wallet, crypto.com not only is the safest, but their domain name is going to corner the industry. Once again, none of this is financial advice. You know, take it for what it's worth.
It's free from a guy making videos on YouTube for fun and for entertainment.
Nonetheless, just from a search engine optimization standpoint, crypto.com is going to take it. Also on top of that, I've done a review of the CoinMine 1, and this thing is one of the easiest ways to mine Bitcoin. It's legit, it works, and on top of that, better than the mining is going to be the proof of staking software that gets updated in the future. This is going to be one of the easier ways to make money in cryptocurrency, at least for a certain time period, because the mining field is pretty flooded right now. There's tons of miners, so it's hard to get rewards. Proof of staking is new. The Lightning Network is new. And those will give higher rewards in the beginning when they first roll out. So if you haven't checked out that review, I highly recommend that as well. So if you haven't yet, make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel, turn the notification bell on so that you get notified every time I come out with new content, because I constantly review crypto and investment technology that's coming out and is brand new to the industry. So make sure you stay tuned. Thanks again for tuning in, and we'll catch you next time.